This is not going to be a fragrance review. So let's get this started. Hi everybody, welcome to Sense with Singh. So this is going to be a viewer requested video. I have been asked a number of times about how to apply perfume so that it performs better, and what are the other factors to keep in mind to get better performance out of perfumes, and what are my experiences with it. So in this video I'm going to tell you all about that. So also I've been asked how to select a perfume, so I'm going to do it in another video because it's a separate topic and it can make the video quite lengthy if I try to cover both the topics together. So in this video we're going to talk about where to apply perfume, how to do it, how do I do it, and all that I can tell you regarding applying a perfume. Now the first question that I'm usually asked is where to apply perfume. So it is a general notion that you apply perfume on your pulse points. So what are the pulse points where you can apply perfumes? Is the points just below your ear, right here below the earlobe, the inside of your wrists, the inside of your elbows, and in some cases for ladies, which is more applicable, is behind their knees. So these are the points where you can apply perfume. I will come to my perspective on this particular aspect later in the video. The next is called body chemistry. So you have to understand your body chemistry. That means how much heat your body produces and how much you perspire or you sweat. So this can vary from person to person, and it is a major factor in application of perfumes. Next is applying in layers. So applying in layers doesn't mean that you start layering two fragrances. You apply a perfume, and then what you can do is you can apply on the same spot a little bit later as well, just to refresh it. Another thing that you can do is to layer with oils. Now here is where the fragrance layering comes in, is layer with oils. You can get yourself oils like these. I have oils from Niche. Niche is an Indian brand. I have done a few reviews of them. So they also have their own Atar line. Also I have this Mukhallat oil. This is quite strong, more applicable in winter rather than summer. So you can layer fragrances. You can put a oil on your fragrance oil on your skin before applying a perfume on that spot. There is another very famous notion that you apply Vaseline on your skin before you apply before you spray perfume on it. I am not a big fan of the idea. I will come to that later on. And what do I do about it? There is also the factor that moist skin holds perfume better than dry skin, which is quite true. So that instead of applying Vaseline, which makes a greasy spot in the Indian context, it is better that you either apply a perfume once and then respray it later on, or you put a very light coat of moisturizer. But I have used Vaseline on my skin, which is not suitable, which is already a little bit oily. That is not a good idea to follow. So apart from spraying on your skin, you can also spray on fabric. You can also spray on your shirts and tops. But you have to be careful about it, that you don't spray it from quite close. You should take the sprayer away from you. See, there is no fragrance which is either strong or heavy. You can control that by number of sprays and the distance of the sprayer from you. For example, if you are to spray a fragrance, what you can do is you can hold it a bit higher from the target area and just go one spray and wait for it to settle down. Don't, if this is your target area of spraying, don't spray it up close. You might end up with a blot or a stain which looks very bad, which is very off-putting. So I suggest that you don't do that. While spraying on fabric, it is always suggested that you spray from a distance and you spray it a little higher so that the drops can settle down on the fabric better. Now, what can you do to get better performance out of perfumes? So first thing I've already mentioned is spraying in layers. Second, I would suggest is that you buy decants like this. So these are two decants that I had gotten from Splash Fragrance. These both are niche perfumes. So how do they help is, for example, you are to go to office and you are to be in public transport, or you have to share a cab or something, and the person next to you may or may not be as friendly to fragrances. Many people are sensitive about this issue. So I suggest that you do not wear it on public transport. You do not wear it in a cab where you are sharing it. You have something like this. Keep a decant or a small bottle like this. You can find a number of videos how you can decant a perfume if you already have a bigger bottle. Spray it just before entering. You get off the cab, you go to the restroom, you spray the perfume, and then you can enter the office. Same way, before you enter a party, you can spray this on yourself in a car, and when you enter a party or you enter the target environment, you smell better, the top notes are acting better, your fragrance the top notes have not worn off, and you can get a good initial impression. You can give a good initial impression of your fragrance to others. So that is a very important factor, that you carry small decants like this. Another thing to keep in mind is how many people are going to be around you, how many people are going to be in close proximity to you, so that your fragrance is not intruding their space, but rather it is a welcome thing to have. So that is one very important factor which governs on how many sprays you need of a fragrance, which of course you will learn through experience, that a particular fragrance requires 2 sprays or a particular fragrance requires maybe 6 sprays for that to perform better. Now lastly, I'm going to address what I do. See, I understand that my skin is not suitable to fragrances, sadly. Fragrances don't last on my skin that well because, first of all, I have an oily skin and the fragrances don't stay on my skin. I perspire a lot. My body chemistry is a bit warmer, so I lose the fragrance. It dries down much quickly on me than on anyone else around me. And whenever put in the same environment, I will sweat more than someone around me. So I have to be very careful of the fragrances that I wear, firstly. Secondly, how many sprays I go is also another factor that I have to consider. Right, so let me tell you what I do. First of all, I do not spray on my pulse points. See, Indian temperatures are already warmer, and in a warmer climate, I have a body chemistry which is again a bit warmer. So if I am to spray on my pulse points, the fragrance is going to wear off much more quickly than it should. So what I do is I spray here, just below the pulse points, just the side of my neck. Thankfully, I don't have to use any moisturizers or anything else to hold on the fragrance. So I would go a couple of sprays on this part. From a distance, I would spray my shoulders. So I would go one spray here, and from a distance, I will spray the shoulder. Now, another thing that I do is, if I have spoiled one of my shirts because I had sprayed from quite close. So I do not risk it at all. I suggest that if you are spraying on your shoulder, spray the inside of your shoulder. Let it dry down a bit, then put the shirt on. Or if you're still, it is not in your control and you're wearing a shirt and you have to spray a fragrance, don't go and spray on the spots which may be visible even if they are ruined. So what I do is I go on the inside part of my sleeve. And that has worked very well for me. I would spray the inside part of the sleeve, and I would spray on the side of my body. Just where the hind arm, my elbow ends to the side of my chest. That's the region on my shirt where I spray the fragrance on fabric. Another thing that I do is, before I am to leave my house, I would spray the fragrance half an hour before. And just before I have to leave, I would spray those exact points again. This has given me much better longevity, much better performance out of the perfume. Secondly is that I love layering fragrances. I've always thought that I could choose one fragrance and try to balance it out with another fragrance. For example, if one is a citrus fragrance, I would balance it with a sweeter tone of a fragrance. The example of that can be Aventus plus Baccarat Rouge 540, which is quite a famous layering combination right now. Another one that I used was Versace Eros with Coach No. 1 leatherwear. That used to come out very nice off fabric. another layering combination that I loved using was Armani Code with Bulgari Aqua. This was way back in 2011 and 12. So layering fragrances is all about taste and experience. You learn how to layer a fragrance, and layering is actually applying 2 coats of the fragrance, so again you can get better performance. So if I am in an inside environment, air conditioned environment, I don't go more than 5 sprays, so that's more than enough. 5 to 6 maybe, a couple sprays on the shoulder, couple on the neck, and that's it. So if I'm going to be in a more open environment, as I said, I don't spray on the pulse point. So what I do is I spray on the forearm. And if need be, for example, the perfume is not that strong, it is a little bit mild, I go on the hind arm as well. Again, if it is fabric, it is from a distance. If it is spraying on the skin, then I would go approximately 6 inches away and I'll do a spray or so. And to add another layer if I need, I would go on the back of my neck. So that's what I do while I'm wearing fragrances. So right, that has been my experience of wearing perfumes and how do I do it. I hope you find some useful tips out of those. And if there is anything that I might have missed, I request you to please leave a comment or reach me on Instagram. I am always there to answer your queries and questions. So please like the video if you do, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button, support this small channel. And I really appreciate the ones who are already doing it and who are already in touch with me. You give me your feedback and I try to improve my video one step at a time. Thank you for bearing with me all this time. The second part of this video on how to select a fragrance will be out as well pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. Till that time, enjoy my content and I will catch you soon.